On the eve of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, here we are. Steve, you pumped?
I'm so excited.
Man, I cannot wait. Tuesday's game.
It was excellent.
It was a little weird with the no crowd, but it seemed to work.
I enjoyed it.
Right? I think it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly go through some people here. You're going to give me either a one-word answer or a spiel.
Alrighty.
Okay?
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's go.
How ready are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like 10, 11.
Number 1, Austin Matthews.
He's a beaut, a gem. And
We call him?
We call him Mr. Big Cock.
Jay-Z.
He's married to Beyonce. What more could you say?
And our favorite person probably in the world, Kanye West.
Wow, the man with all the style. I hope he wins the presidency because I want to see him on my phone constantly.
And you remember the one night we got super inner feels drunk listening to the vinyl?
Yes.
That was the, you gotta help me out with the album here.
I hate being bipolar.
It's awesome.
Amazing.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome fucking album. We listened to that front and back.
It's great.
From last cast, you actually told me that you wanted to make a correction, so the floor is yours.
Yes, so last cast, I wanted to bring that back, is the fact that I said the Krakens are kind of the same color as San Jose in teal blues. And I was on my phone at work one day. I think we are going to do the cast, and I noticed that Seattle Mariners, am I pronouncing that right? Producer Hobbs shaking his head yes, and I believe that's the team they got their colors from, so they technically took their colors from their baseball team and just put it on to the Kraken team.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah,
I was a little worried about the San Jose comment, but I didn't want to make you feel like an idiot.
Call me out at the moment.
So I just kind of rolled with it.
Oh, well, thank you.
But then when we talked the other night about it, I was very impressed. And, that was good for you for actually doing that research.
Did some research on it, yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm totally ready.
Everyone, welcome to Dawes Tales.
Welcome, everybody tuning in. And this is Dawes Tales. We'll be getting into tales from heads to tails and telling both sides of the story.
Man, we are doing a Dawes Tales fantasy draft on today's episode. Episode 14 of Dawes Tales. So I brought in 2 special guests for this one. I got my good buddy Ian. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah, I'm fired up.
Chris, you ready?
Oh yeah, glad to be here.
This is my other buddy Chris. He's a big time Leafs fan. I hope he picks all Leafs because it'll be good for me because I'll probably win the pool. But
Thought you were a Leafs fan, Dawes.
no, I am. I got some players in mind that I'm going to pick, so I can't say them out loud. I got to do them for our buddy that's not here right now. So hopefully I get them. So here we are. I'm going to bring someone in right now, Producer Hop, to explain our fantasy draft here on Dawes Tales. And Producer Hop, the floor is yours.
Thanks, big guy. All right, so I got to keep these guys in line during all of this process. So we've got 5 guys here, including myself, that are going to do this draft today. It's a snake draft, so that means we're going to go 1 through 5, 5 through 1 in the second round. So if whoever comes out here picking last in the first round, don't feel bad because you'll pick first in the second round. Other than that, 7 players is what our fearless leader Dawes has decided with 1 goalie. And then just anybody who's listening, if you hear any typing, somebody's got to record this crap for all these boys. So if you hear a little typing, it's just me putting in what we have for picks. And to start it off, we got to figure out the order of how we're picking these things. Anybody got any ideas on if they want to be first, to pick fifth so that they pick first in the second round? You know, it's a little, depends on what you're thinking.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get first, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as Ian doesn't get first. If he gets first, I'm going to fuck him.
I think Dawes should get first. It's his show. So.
Yeah, no. So what we're actually gonna do is pick names out of the hat.
Yep.
Names out of the hat.
Yep. So Hop's gonna start. So you explain the order. We're going 5-1 right now.
We are, yeah. Just to put in the
Okay.
dramatic part.
Yep.
So picking fifth. So like I said, first in the second round, but fifth overall to start. We've got Mr. Steve himself.
Oh, he's last.
Okay.
He's got a lot of time to think.
I'll
All
take
right.
that.
We're going number 4.
If you're not first, you're last.
We got Ian picking fourth. Watch, as the guy doing this, I'm going to get my first name. I'll pick first.
I will
It'll
be
on
so
there.
fucking mad.
I'm not looking, though. They know I'm not.
It's loaded. He is looking. He's.
Nope. Number 3 for me.
Oh.
Third
okay.
overall.
Oh, me and Chris.
Right.
Let's go, buddy. Let's fucking go.
Who's gonna be?
All right, so we're going to go to first overall.
Drum roll, please.
Just to make sure it happened. And our first pick, the leader himself.
It is rigged.
There we go.
It is rigged.
Yeah.
Just like the actual draft. It's rigged.
Oh god.
And just to make sure, we do have Chris on the paper second.
Oh, I do exist. Okay.
What flavor is that? That smells really nice.
I can't remember what flavor it is. Something to do with like some sort of fruit. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because I'm a fruit.
All right, so coming up here, so what we're going to do, obviously we know the order now. So we've got Corey, you've got, once you make your first pick, or when we're ready here, you can
Yep.
make your first pick. You've
Okay.
got a minute to make that selection.
Yep, I won't need a minute.
Oh, you won't need a minute,
Nope.
see? All right, well, you do have a minute, so we'll go from there.
Does anybody want to banter for a minute? Like 5 seconds left. I'll just make my pick.
How hard are you gonna pick Pasternak?
No, it's
Oh,
that or
yeah.
No,
Matthews.
not right now.
One of the
no,
two.
Not right
And
now.
Corey, you're live, bud.
Okay, so with my first overall pick, I'm gonna go with Connor McDavid.
Fuck.
Why would you say fuck? Like,
That-
isn't
that's
that a
a good
gimme?
choice.
Like, that's it. Like, you know I'm gonna
That's a
do
good
that.
choice. He's
Yeah, I
right
was
up
on-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Instagram and I was watching him and I was like, man, did you see the goal he scored? Fuck, the kid's amazing.
Yeah.
And just like every player, like his agent is like, oh yeah, he's been training 10 times harder. He's gonna come back on the ice 10 times faster.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking kill it.
And all his teammates are backing it up too. They're like, he's crazy right now. So
Machine. Yeah, Connor McDavid. Type her in.
Lock it in.
Don't misspell his name.
Okay, so Chris, you're going to be live on the clock again. You have a minute, so don't feel you have to rush, as we know that first pick was kind of an obvious one.
Number
Right.
two. Number 2, I'm actually curious about this.
Oh, who should I go with here? I'm gonna go with Pasternak.
Oh, you
Shout out to my good buddy Bossy, who couldn't be here tonight.
he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, well,
He's going to be rooting for Chris.
I'm more pissed. Who's got number 3?
That'd be me, sir.
Oh, right.
Sitting dead center of the
Yeah.
pack on every round.
I think I know who's gonna pick. I think I
Yeah.
know. I'd be surprised if he didn't. You'll see my surprise face. Well, nobody here listening will. Yeah.
That's pretty much a surprise face.
I'm going to actually maybe throw Corey for a loop, since I'm on the clock as well. And we're going to go with a team that looked absolutely awful last year in the first round, but I have a feeling out of the East is going to take a run at the championship.
Oh no.
Mr. Nikita Kucherov from the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay.
Man, remember when I picked him in my season pool and then fucked shit like he did nothing?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
After a 102
Oh, yeah.
point season or whatever, absolutely did nothing.
I was pissed when you got him.
Well, you're probably laughing after a while.
Yeah.
You can't do
Well, you're
anything.
the guy.
You can't fucking play.
Because I picked McDavid.
Who got first overall in our season?
Eric.
Boss.
Boss did.
Bossy did. Yeah.
First overall pick was
Me.
in the season. Who picked first? You. And
Yeah.
you took
I took McDavid.
McDavid first. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I was pissed, because I took McDavid and you
Right.
took fucking Cooch.
Yeah.
And I had Ranton in, and he was just injured like the whole season.
Oh,
And then what was
Yeah.
the other guy from Colorado that I picked?
Nathan
as well?
McKinnon.
Yeah, and he was just injured the whole season.
No, he actually did
Well,
pretty good. He was injured for a little bit,
I
but
had Tavares, who was injured for a long time. Riley, he was injured for a while.
yeah, that's true.
I
yeah.
got screwed.
Yeah. Who we got for 4?
Mr. Ian is on the clock.
Oh, you know who I'm going with? I'm going with Dawsey's number 1 favorite, Austin Matthews.
Captain Big Dick.
I thought he was gonna be
Mr.
available.
Big
No.
Mr. Big,
No.
Mr. Big Cock. I was.
Small cock gets Mr. Big Cock. That's okay. Wow, I really got to think about my pick right now.
Once you get into those later rounds, that first round is always quick, and then
Yeah.
like 4 or 5, you're like,
Yeah.
what do we got to do?
Well, unless we'll see what Steve's got. So we go Steve and then back up.
Back-
Right?
we're actually
so
go
Steve's
back-
got back to back.
He does, yeah. So the benefit here, Steve, is you're going to go
perfect.
2, but you had to
Exactly.
wait, so you missed out on the first 4, but you get to go 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Exactly, and this is great for me right now because
Then do I get to go
had
2 in a
two
row?
options.
Absolutely.
I
Okay.
had 2 options, and now this is great. This is great for me.
Okay, well,
So to end out the first round, Steve, your first
Yeah.
pick of the 2.
The first pick of the 2 is going to be Ovi.
nice.
Ovi, you gotta
Yeah.
take Ovi.
Always going to get you
Yeah.
points.
Yeah,
A
Ovi.
ton.
Yeah.
Ovi. So I was worried about this because I forgot that we're going back to back, and then I get to pick again because I wanted the
Yep.
next guy.
We've already been explained to, so you don't have to explain it 4 times in a
That's
row.
okay, and I'm gonna explain it once more because Dawsy
Fuck you,
is a
Dawes.
fucking dick. Anyways, is Hoppy ready over there, producer Hop?
We're ready when you are, sir.
Excellent. I'm going with Crosby.
Oh, that's
Oh,
another
you got the
guaranteed.
2.
Yeah.
You got the 2, man.
That's 2 big picks.
That's the
Right
one.
there.
The one
points.
solid reason of being able to go last in a round is to have those
Yeah.
back-to-backs, and he threw it all in our face like that.
You did it. You
all
did
right.
it.
Well, he started off our second round, so with that, we actually go to, I think it is Ian again. Actually, ready when you are, sir.
I'm going to go with Dawsey's second favorite player and go with Mitch Marner.
So I'd have
Wow.
to guess that Ian's thinking that the Leafs are making a run for the cup.
Oh, buddy.
You got 2 Leafs on you right now?
No, I don't actually think that they're going to win the cup or anything, but I'm just trying to have faith, and I'm going to pick two, a Western and an Eastern team.
Okay, I see your strategy. Thanks for explaining that to us.
Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I was like, do you pick random really good players from all different teams and then they drop out after getting you a whole bunch of points? Or do you just pick 2 teams that you think are going all the way?
Now I believe it's up to Hop here.
Absolutely.
Producer Rob.
I'm gonna be a ball buster to Mr. Dawes here and take the line mate of his first overall pick and take Mr. Leon Draisaitl from the Edmonton Oilers.
There it is. He's trying to like.
I gotta get my guy. So hopefully Chris don't take him here.
I know who you're gonna go
Yeah,
for.
I hope Chris don't take him.
I know who you're going.
And as Corey said there, Chris, you are up next. So
I am up next.
You can't do it though because you can't do it. He won't do it. I know him. I won't. He won't do it.
Man, this is tearing me apart right now. Oh, Brad Marchand.
Oh my God! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Dawsey's second favorite team.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God!
hurts my feelings.
Probably
Picking him.
second favorite player.
As a Leafs fan, that hurt me a little bit inside, picking Brad Marchand.
So I've decided just by looking
So
at
Chris
these
has got
picks-
2 Bruins.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little pause, I think, around the third round, and we're gonna do a quick little review because we've got a bit of a theme going. We've got one guy going to Toronto, we got another guy going to Boston. I don't know if we're seeing a bit of a theme here, so we'll see where we go. On to the next pick, which I believe is Mr. Dawes.
Okay, well,
Tell us the tale, does he?
shit, man. This is tough. Shit. So my first was Connor.
Yep.
My second is going to be, I'm gonna go with John Tavares.
There you go. Solid pick.
Okay.
Okay.
Playoff
Okay.
experience
And then my second pick,
to start off.
because I
round
get
three,
back to
yep.
back. What round are we in again?
We're opening round 3 with
So
this
we're opening
pick.
round 3. My second guy I'm going to take is going to be Vladimir Tarasenko.
Oh,
Good
Okay.
one. Big pickup by Dawes on that one. Coming out of injury, isn't he? I think that wasn't he.
Yeah,
just
he's
coming
gonna
back?
come out full force. I can feel it. I was talking to him last night. He's feeling pretty good. Talking to him in the bubble.
Another interesting thing up to round 3, we've yet to see a goalie come off the board.
Yeah.
So just another thing to throw out to everybody.
Well, there were 5 points for a shutout.
Yeah, 5 points for the shutout. Yeah,
Nothing for a win.
nothing for the win.
Stammer.
Chris throws up Steven Stamkos. Didn't
Nice.
even have to ask him. He's already
Nice.
ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're back to producer Hop.
Back to me.
Got the blue and white theme going.
See, this is where it starts. You're right. It starts to get kind of tough. Do you think if they're going to make a run or not? I'm going to go back to the west and take Mr. Nathan McKinnon. See
Okay.
if Colorado can make a run.
You're just trying to get the Tim Horton sponsorship for the podcast.
Absolutely.
Hey, Steve?
Yeah. This guy thinks he's on
Jay and
Dan.
Dan. Well, their thing is McDonald's now. It's not Tim Hortons anymore.
okay.
Yeah, it's
If Tim
McDonald's.
Hortons wants to sponsor this, they gotta change the lids.
Get out of the fucking Starbucks stage, bud.
Over to you, Ian, whenever you're ready.
Anybody scoop up Mark Stone?
Nobody's got him yet.
Oh, nice.
Big
He's actually one of my favorite NHL players.
Think Vegas will make another run like a couple years ago?
He looked pretty solid the other night.
Hoping.
And Mr. Steve, you're up.
I was gonna say here, I answered my question really quickly too, so we got an extra minute. So I was gonna ask, you guys see the new Kraken jerseys there?
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah.
spoke about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
saw
they're
it
actually
the
pretty
other
slick
day. I
looking.
was
Yeah,
like,
they're pretty
that's
cool.
I'm pretty
cool.
upset that there's going to be another expansion draft and we're going to lose someone to that, but
Yeah, but the Leafs aren't going to lose anyone important.
that's true. And at least the team that's coming in looks cool.
Could be Freddie Anderson, they leave.
Oh, don't say that. I was thinking Jeremy Bracco from the AHL.
I think he's already going to be gone. That guy's asked for a trade, so.
I feel like if it was up to you, Dawes, you'd just clear out the entire Leafs. You would keep Matthews and just clear everyone.
I thought he was going to go the rookie round and be like, Robertson.
Yeah.
If he plays,
Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah.
And you're up, Steve. That was more than a minute, so you better have a pick.
Sorry, I do. And my first pick, Patrick Kane.
There we go.
Okay.
He's loving this back-to-back pick stuff.
Yeah, no.
That's it. This round
second-
three's over, right? We're gonna.
Yeah, round 3. So we're going to pause for just a sec before you pick
Okay.
the next one. We're just going to do a quick summary of what our teams are looking like.
Yep.
We'll start with Corey, who picked it up. He's got Connor McDavid, John Tavares, and Vladimir Tarasenko. So we're seeing lots of forwards in the beginning. Chris, we've got David Pasternak, Brad Marchand, and
AKA
Steven
Corey Dawes.
Stamkos. More forwards. Myself, you were looking at Kucherov, Leon Draisaitl, and Nathan McKinnon. Ian, we've got Matthews, Marner, and Mark Stone, and Steve with his back-to-back picks, so he'll be picking up here soon with Ovechkin, Crosby, and Patrick Kane with the
Yeah.
veteran squad.
Yes.
We've only got, we can go 3 more. We got 8 rounds, so we can continue on.
Okay, so let's do one more round.
Let's do one more round. Okay. So on my next pick, since I'm starting it back on the other way
So you get
around-
2 right now.
No, because I just finished
We
off.
just finished the round 3, so now it starts round 4.
And who did you
now-
pick?
He took Patrick Kane down.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I'm going to start this one off with Tuukka Rask.
Oh,
Oh.
he's starting with a goalie pick.
Nice. I
I had to
respect
pick a
it.
strong
I
goalie.
respect it.
And also with a strong team who could possibly help him.
Yep.
All right, Ian, over to you, and you're ready.
I'm gonna have to go with Max Pacioretty next on the list for the Golden Knights there.
Jeez, eh? You think Knights are
Got
gonna
a bit
do
of a
some,
theme going here.
Knights are gonna do some shit, eh?
It's one of the two. I'm
Yeah.
going for one of the two.
Right. Well, you're picking good-looking guys. Like, do you want to fuck them or like?
Well, you know, you never know.
All right, so myself, I'm going to go maybe with a little bit of a sleeper pick, maybe not, but he's always good in the playoffs. I'll start joining Chris's theme here and go with Patrice Bergeron.
Yeah, I was wondering when that was going to come up here.
That's always good for points right there. You know you're getting a bunch of points.
Yeah,
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, now he's got to rely, and him and Chris are pretty much teammates right now, like on this pool, right? Like,
the guy plays with broken ribs. He's not going to miss a game, so easy point get there for myself.
and then we're on to.
Over to Chris.
We're not trying to rush everyone here. Sorry.
No, not at all.
way,
Don't
yeah.
feel you.
TJ
You got the
Oshie.
time. Okay.
Yeah,
Chris.
Oshie.
Okay.
I think when we get into those later rounds is when we're going to be kind of hemming and hawing a little bit. All right, Corey, for the last pick of the 4th round.
I'm gonna take goaltender Andrei Vasilevsky. Or Vasilevsky.
That's it.
Sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, Vasilevsky.
Man, he seriously let me down in our hockey pool there
Well, I'm
this
feeling-
all during the season, but like I heard that he's really good in the playoffs. So.
He's gonna be lights out, I think. Tampa Bay's gonna come out with a different theme to them right now.
You think so? Eh?
Yeah.
All right, guys, round 5. What's next? I think we're up to you, Corey.
I am going to pick. I am gonna go with. Oh fuck! I still. What's we got the time on or like?
Yep,
Well,
timer's
wasting
going.
Okay.
time.
Yeah. Well, I don't care about wasting time. Like I want to make sure I get the pick right.
Yep.
I'm debating on 2 teams right now on what
So
I
we
think.
give you a minute. You got about 30 seconds left. Just show.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Fuck! I don't want to say his name wrong.
Let's hear it.
I think Alexander Barkov
Here we
from
go.
Florida.
Oh. I think that's the first Florida pick.
Yeah, I gotta go with Barkov.
Yeah, okay.
I
Okay.
was a little worried there that Dawes was going to steal my guy.
Some people might say that's a sleeper pick. Dawes aren't thinking Florida might go too far.
That's where he goes. Even in our other fantasy draft, he's like, you know what, I'm going to pick all rookies.
Mind if your hobby?
Not yet.
All
Okay.
sleepies.
But we can be on the clock now. Let's go.
So I was a little worried that Dawes was going to take my pick there because I'm surprised this guy's made it to the 5th round. I'm going to go with William Nylander.
Oh,
There you go.
That's a good choice. Yeah.
yeah, no, I like it. He's got a good flow on him, eh?
Yeah, he's looking real good this year.
He actually
Strong in the
is.
puck, good crossing up. He's looking real good.
Can you believe that he makes half as much as Mitch Marner? Eh?
Yeah.
What did I say about that name in
That's
this
like
house?
that was one contract that Davis won.
Yeah, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. Or
Well, the other ones will look good in a couple years.
All right, I'm on the board, or on the clock, I guess. Sorry. And I'll be on the board by taking Mr. Patrick Laine out of Winnipeg.
nice, a little jet action going on there.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what he kind of looks like? He kind of reminds me of one of those like Iceland guys in the Mighty Duck movies. Does that make sense? You guys like Chris, Mighty Ducks?
Pardon me?
Mighty Ducks?
So, yes, sir.
When he what the team Iceland or something like that when they take off their helmets and they got the sick flow and stuff.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He just looks like one of those guys, eh?
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell's the guy's name? He goes like tries to go top shelf. Everyone knew he was going top shelf. Gunnar
Gunnar Stahl. Yeah,
'Cause
Gunnar
that's when
Stahl.
what if Gunnar Stahl didn't go top? Jeez.
Puck eats me.
I'm
All right,
actually,
you're up.
Sorry, I was going to say my mom's background is Icelandic, and I am related to one
Gunnar
of the strong,
Stahl?
to one of the strongest men in the world, Gunnar. I can't remember his last name right off the top of my head right now. I feel bad.
Do you have one of those?
Sure you're related to him?
Do you have one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
dots above one of your letters in your name?
He's like one of my
those
long
two
distance
dots?
cousins. You know when you go there and they got the app and they make sure that you're not related and everything. And
No, I
it's
have no
crazy
idea.
out there. Everybody's related in Iceland.
Just pick your guy, man.
Is it my pick?
Your pick.
I'm gonna pick Marc-Andre Fleury. Gonna have to pick a goalie, so.
Going with the Flurry. He's got a theme going.
And if you're gonna go between the two teams, it's hard to go with Anderson. I feel
Yeah.
bad saying that, but
Well, you're going for shutouts. You're not going for wins, right? Like, you're going to see if the goalie's going to get a shutout.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, it helps if the team wins and goes to the next one. Then you got another shot at getting a shutout, right? Yeah.
Crystal hates Anderson for doing the floppy. What? You say he gets floppy and then he gets out of
Well, he does get a little
Yeah,
floppy.
When he starts overcommitting, he tends to look like a bit of Dominic Hasek out there. I don't know about you
There
guys,
you
but
go.
that's you're very Dominic Hasek reminiscent.
Steve, you are up, sir.
So, for my first out of 2 picks, going back to back, I'm going Steven Stamkos.
That is already picked, you fucking idiot.
Is it?
Already picked,
That's a
sir.
Christo pick.
Who the hell picked that?
That would be
Christo?
Chris's 3rd round pick, actually.
Oh, man, see, I'm not really paying attention.
This is why we
This,
recap.
this is why I'm here, exactly.
I know.
Well, and we did the recap, correct, Chris? We did the recap.
Okay, that was
Thank you.
for the people actually viewing this shit. Like, I know my time limit is running up right now, but we had a smoke, so whatever. In the actual thing that me and you did, Dawes, the other
He's on time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's got 12 seconds.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins. I'm still taking him.
That
There you go.
works. In the nick of time, Steve dives in there with.
So is it another minute now that he gets for another pick?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
because It's a second thing. So.
Yeah, I
There you
don't
go.
get to pick both. Mine are the same fucking
You
thing, Dawes.
probably could have combined
I
the
was-
two. That would have been fair.
What?
You could have combined the 2 minutes.
You were-
Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
So I'm burning my second minute
I personally
right now,
think
apparently.
because he picked Stamkos, he doesn't get a pick.
Oh man, fuck! People already. Oh no, people already fucking picked. I don't know who to go with. Shit.
He's on
I'm
timer? How much time?
Krug.
There it
Let's
is.
go, Krug.
First defenseman, I think. we've got off
Nice.
the board.
Yeah.
Jeez.
First defenseman taken by Steve. And that's to open the 6th round. So, Steve, you've got 2 more picks after that, and you've already taken your goalie. So,
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
So on the way back, I got that.
We are on to Ian.
How many picks are we at now?
You've got, this is our 6th round, so you've got 5. You're going to pick 3 more, and I don't think you've taken a, oh, you did take Fleury, so you've got 3 more players left.
I'm going to go with Morgan Riley.
Morgan Riley, we're taking some defensemen all of a sudden.
That's weird.
I set the trend.
Gonna get
I
one.
set the trend.
Gonna get one.
Okay. So for myself, I am going to have to go back to the east, I think, because I went west my last 2 picks. And we're going to go with Claude Giroux out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was actually wondering when someone was going to take Philly, to be honest.
See, we're my theme by the look of things, not to give anything away by the others. I haven't doubled up a player on a team yet. I probably should look into that.
I don't even know what everyone's theme is.
We'll
like,
discuss
I-
that at the end.
Like, I don't give a fuck. You know, like,
well, it looks like we've got
my own
a
thing
few-
so I can remember it.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, over to Christo.
Evgeny Malkin.
That'll do.
That's a good one.
And Chris doesn't use much time ever, so over to you, Dawes, whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, just let me know when I'm started on the
Okay,
clock,
This
eh?
is your first one, and you are on the clock now for a minute.
Okay. Shit, eh? What round are we in again?
You're ending the 6th,
Ending the 6th.
and then starting the 7th.
Okay. Let me know when I'm at the 5-second mark to end this.
Okay.
Okay?
Just to make sure, Steve, you've got a goalie.
Yes.
Corey, have you taken a goalie?
I got a goalie. The only person that doesn't have a goalie, 2 people, I
Yeah,
believe,
my-
is you and
Me
Chris.
and Chris, okay. Just because we're getting down to the last 2 picks, you have to pick a goalie in your
Yeah.
last 2, Chris.
Yeah.
So Corey, feel free to pick any player because you don't need another goalie.
No.
You're at 40 seconds. You're looking 19 seconds left on.
19 seconds left?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he's milking it.
Just milking that.
Look at him wafting his glass of wine. He's
Yeah.
in the red zone just thinking of it. Hopefully I talked through
5,
his pick.
4.
I'm going to take John Carlson.
There we go. Another
Okay.
defenseman on the board. And we'll start your 2nd minute now.
I am going to take... Holy shit. I'm gonna go with.
Swirl it more. Swirl the glass more.
If I swirl it, I think I get a better,
and then you'll know.
a better understanding of what's going on here. I'm trying to look at the matchups. You know what? I'm gonna go with Matt Barzal.
Matt Barzal.
Who?
One of the fastest guys in the league, Steve. The only one who can really give Connor McDavid a run for his money.
See, and the thing I did there is that I believe it looks like the first round match is Florida and New York. So I have Barkov and Barzal. So I'm good with either or.
Yeah, see,
Let's
this is
go
why
forward, right?
This is exactly why I want to go over everybody's kind of thoughts at the end of this, just
Yeah.
to see what our theme, what we were thinking going into, and why we picked what we picked.
I seen you sneaking over here. I didn't know if you were looking at my dick or the fucking tablet I got.
Over to you, Chris, when you're ready.
All right, so I gotta pick a goalie in my next 2 picks here, so I need to decide what I'm gonna do. Now, I don't think that the goalie that I want to pick is going to be taken by you guys. Or
Well, you gotta deal with
take him
Pop.
right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Alex Pietrangelo.
There we go.
Future Leaf. Future Leaf, if I'm not mistaken.
So we've got a few defensemen.
You gotta trade Marner and we'll get Petrolangelo.
That'd be alright.
I think one out of the West there too. 'Cause
I
I'm
heard
loading
we're
up
gonna
on
get
the East, so I
Lafreniere,
figured I better
too.
get some in the West.
All right, so I'm up, and to be honest, Chris, you kind of didn't help me there, but I'm in the same boat. I'm the other one who doesn't have a goalie. So I have 2 options that I want to pick of a goalie right now, and literally he's only got 1 pick other than me, so he can't take them both. So whatever one, if he doesn't like one, I got the other one available. So for my last player pick, I guess, going into this one, let's just see here. We're going to go Jake Gensold, who's returning from injury to Pittsburgh, who's going to be playing on that main line with Crosby for sure.
Well, yeah, Pittsburgh's gonna be. Nobody's taking the Habs, eh? Nobody's that fucking stupid.
No,
yeah.
nobody's picked Avs. but-
Okay, yeah.
No.
You know,
Just
maybe-
making sure.
Maybe Carey Price with a shutout or 2, but nobody wants it.
I was gonna do
didn't
one
think of
licking
that.
windows, so
We all like Leafs.
No one's
I'm
picking
pretty
halves
sure.
here.
Absolutely.
no window lickers.
All right, Ian, you are ready on your minute.
Well, this guy, he seriously, he let me down in our pool that we had during
the
the
season?
season before it all got cut off. But no one's taking Mikko Rantanen, right?
Nope, you're good.
I'm going to take him.
Yep,
I'm going to have faith that maybe he'll do something for me through the playoffs.
solid pick. Who has who? Somebody picked Nathan McKinnon, eh? Who picked him?
I picked Nathan.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He's a beastly young gun,
Yeah.
so I'm
So you
gonna
might
a
have
little faith.
again like the whole team up thing here in the pool with Hop and Chris, and then now you have Hop and Ian. I think it's the first power play, if I'm not mistaken, for Colorado.
All right, Steve, your final 2 picks, but your first one to end round 7, and then the one to start off our final round.
All right. So the one to end off this round, I'm gonna go with. Oh, it's a hard.
Steven Stamkos.
No, Stamkos. I don't know who. No, I don't know who to go with here on this one. It's stats versus who I like more, but I'm gonna go with Backstrom, Nicholas Backstrom.
Nice, good pick.
Solid.
Yeah, solid pick. Surprised he wasn't taken. You know what? It's actually funny. I was thinking about taking him before Barzal, but.
And then for my second, I did not do any research for the second pick, so I'm going blind here. Probably better than my Nugent Hopkins pick. I'm not too sure if I want to go on that side. Like, I've noticed, what is it? I think I'm going more west than east at this point. Shit.
Is he on the timer?
Oh yeah, he's got a few seconds. Who was your last pick?
Second,
Who did you just pick?
Yeah.
I'm going Kuznetsov too.
Kuznetsov.
Kuzi.
That'll work.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
I
Kuzi,
took
so I'm
Kuznetsov.
going more Washington than anything right now.
So who would you take the pick before that?
That was Backstrom.
Yeah,
Backstrom,
Nicholas Backstrom and
Backstrom and then Kuznetsov.
Yeah, okay.
Those are there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to see what your last two were, just to throw that solid smack on Steve's team.
Yep.
Ian, last pick. As you said, you've already got your goalie, so you just need to think a player of some kind.
Okay. Where am I going? Has anybody taken Artemi Panarin?
He has
Oh.
not been taken. No, you are good on that.
Nice.
All right, going with
Nice. Nice.
Is that my last pick?
It is. That's your last
You're
pick.
done.
Hand it out.
You're done.
Nice.
Panarin.
Perfect. Perfect.
Mixing it
All
up.
right.
That's all you know. No, it's me before you, sir.
Oh.
That's why I wasn't worried. And I'm going to go with the defending Stanley Cup champion in net with Jordan Binnington as my
Okay.
That's the
Good
goalie.
choice. Good choice.
Cup.
I wish that him and Bieber would just have their showdown.
Yep, that's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well,
Okay.
for my goalie
There
pick to end her off, I'm going to go with Braden Holtby.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually just
Holtby.
thinking that in my head, to be
Holtby.
honest.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I should have taken Holtby. I went
Hoping for
all
some
Washington.
shutouts for
I went
Washington.
for Washington.
Hope
Yeah.
for some shutouts from Washington.
Yeah.
Hope he can crush some teams, crush their hopes and dreams pretty fast.
There's
Corey, you were last, and well, whenever you're ready, but again, you have a full minute, so don't.
full minute. Yeah, I don't.
To end it out, to stop the draft for.
It's a big pick, kind of, because you have no idea. Like to me, like kind of all the top players have been kind of taken right now.
Pick
that
Stamkos.
we think that is going to go super far in the playoffs. So
I don't think anybody took McDavid.
you're a fucking idiot. You're gonna let me know when I get to the 10-second mark, eh?
Spezza's still open.
Spezza's
Oh, you
still
love
open.
Wait, no, you love Spezza, Chris.
Spezza.
I'm
pretty
getting a
awesome.
Spezza jersey this year, boys.
Everyone
is
loves
pretty
Spezza.
awesome.
I love
Yeah.
Spezza.
If you told 12-year-old Chris that he loves Spezza, he'd be
Oh.
losing his mind right now.
You know what?
And
And
Chris was
I'm-
blowing his mind.
I'm gonna choose this guy because I thought he
10
had
seconds.
he had the best post-game interview in the Stanley Cup. I'm gonna go with my boy, the dirty beard, Ryan O'Reilly.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
All right, boys, this is a solid setup. So what we're gonna do is you guys chatter away. I'm gonna try to draw up something quick for us, and we'll go back with what we want here in a few minutes. All right, boys, we're back. We got it drawn up. So solid outing. What would you guys think if you had to guess before I go through this? What teams? I'm gonna ask you. Two out of East, 2 out of West. What are our top team? Who do we think was going to the final out of us? These picks. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna go personally. Well, fuck. It's shitty because I'm a fucking Leafs fan. Well, not shitty, but like, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with St. Louis versus Toronto in the Stanley Cup final.
Okay.
Ian.
That's pretty close to me. What I was thinking.
Well, you took a lot of fucking Knights, so I'm thinking Knights in Toronto for
I was
you.
gonna say you could tell from my
If you don't
picks.
mind
Yeah,
me.
you could tell from my picks. Yeah.
Knights in Toronto.
Vegas Golden Knights.
Chris, what are you thinking, bud?
Well, Hoppy, he originally asked for the conference finalists for.
Oh,
West.
sorry. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that in the East we're gonna be Boston and Toronto, and in the West,
Just a good fucking Caesar.
I think St. Louis is
Looks
gonna be in there for
disgusting.
sure.
St. Louis
That's
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, there you go.
And you know, I think St. Louis is gonna win that conference. So I'm just gonna stick with St. Louis.
St.
It's gonna be
okay.
St. Louis, and then between Boston and Toronto.
I don't know why we say me for the end because nobody cares about my hockey sense.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's
I
Literally,
care.
no
I
one
care.
gives a fuck.
Yeah, no
I
one
care.
cares.
I
Ian.
care. Let's hear
I'm
it.
going.
Ian cares.
Ian cares.
I wanna
Just because he's
hear
a
it.
genuine soul.
I
I
know.
wanna
What
hear
a
it.
good human.
I
Who's
wanna
gonna win
hear
the
it.
basketball trophy this year, Steve-O?
Yeah.
Not trying to say anything.
So, anyways, we're going back on this like hash marked Stanley Cup win. I'll go with I want to go Toronto. This is not like versus, but like I hope.
You just
to
think
win.
Toronto's going to do good, eh?
I hope Toronto does well, just because we're all fans here.
That's good Leafs
hope,
fan. Good
Yeah,
Leafs fan right
exactly.
there.
I hope they do well, and based on my picks, though, Washington.
Apparently.
I'm thinking Washington.
Well, Toronto and Washington are going to be in the same boat.
I
So you're
know,
thinking the
I
conference
know.
final is going to be Toronto,
That's
Washington.
what- I wasn't talking
Conference
that.
final,
I wasn't
Washington,
talking
Toronto.
That's actually not a
Another
bad
good
matchup.
matchup.
Like, I like
Redemption
that.
for Toronto.
I like that a lot.
Either way, we're getting redemption, whether it's Boston or Capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't really talking that. So
Sorry, Ian, you were going to chime in here
Yeah.
and say something?
I was just gonna say, Steve, you started out great. You were saying Toronto Maple Leafs, then all of a sudden you switched tunes and you said Washington.
Yes.
So I was just pointing to the door over there.
Oh,
That's all I was
okay.
doing. That's all.
Okay.
We have some
So-
good butts on the
I
table.
don't think anybody else mentioned.
He wants you to get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah, he's like, get out.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
That's
So-
all. Yeah.
So sorry. So based off your picks, you guys are right. You've got Boston is where we took most of our players. Toronto, and then you've got St. Louis, and Edmonton or Las Vegas is where our players came out of. So with that being said, I'll give you a quick rundown of everybody's team and who took what.
Nice.
And we'll
Start
go
from 5 and up.
5 and up. Hold
Why'd
it.
I pick Nugent?
Okay.
I
So-
just want to hear Steve pick Nugent because I think it's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in the
Okay.
fucking world.
So Steve,
Yes.
your team.
Can I just say, sorry, Hop, before you start, I just want to say to everyone out here listening right now to Dawes Tales that Steve has already made this pick. Like, this is his second time fucking up. Okay? He picked Nuge the first time in our season pool. It fucked him big time, and not in the good way getting fucked.
Fuck me.
And then this time, it did the exact same thing. He picked him again. I don't know why. And you know what, Hop? When you get to his team, can you please just ask him why he picked Nugent Hopkins?
Yep, not a problem. Okay, we are going to end it with a 30-second blurb from you, Steve, on what you're looking into in this team and what you're thinking going in, but we'll ask you that anyway. So,
Yeah.
Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, Tuukka Rask in net,
Yes.
5th round pick of Ryan Nugent Hopkins,
Fuck off.
Torrey Krug, Nick
Fucking
Backstrom, and Mr. Kuznetsov to round out your pick. So what are we thinking about your team, and why the hell did you pick Ryan Nugent Hopkins?
Yeah, and why did I pick him? You know what? I picked him because I picked him in the other picks in our pickup hockey or our other fantasy draft, Dawes. So I picked him again. He's an Edmonton player. You know what I mean? So he's...
No, I don't, man, because I think it's fucking ridiculous.
All right then, man. Leave it at that. But I mostly went Washington because I feel like Washington's going to win. As much as I want Leafs to win, I can't argue
Surprised
this.
someone picked Kovalchuk.
Yeah, that wasn't a pick either.
Hey,
All right, Steve. We'll
Nice
leave you
sleeper.
alone.
I like
No,
that. Nice sleeper. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Those
both my picks. Anybody listening right now, they could hate on the comments. I don't
Hold
give a
on.
shit.
Ian's not on the castle. Let him talk.
those
Oh, sorry.
those horrible sounds that you are hearing right now is Dawsey enjoying
Smacking
a
his
seizure,
lips.
just hammering these dirty old beans into his mouth, and
It's from a fucking sick ass Caesar I made.
yeah.
All right, Ian, we're up to your team. We'll ask you about your team at the end as well. But you already, as you've kind of said, got a bit of a theme going here. So we've got Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Mark Stone, Max Pacioretty. His goalie would be Marc-Andre Fleury, Morgan Riley. So we've got that theme. And then he's ended it with Rantanen and Panarin to round it out.
What's the theme? I don't get the theme. Can someone explain to me the theme?
It's two teams. I'm thinking, like we were already talking about, Toronto versus Vegas Golden Knights in the end for the finals. That's what I'm hoping for. That'd be awesome. And then also, I just decided to mix it up, give Rantanen another chance because he fucked me over hard in the playoff thing, or sorry, I mean
The season pool.
Yeah, the season pool that we did.
Yep.
Give him another chance. And Panarin, I don't know, he was just top of the list and nobody took him.
All right, Chris, over to you. We've got a bit of a theme as well. So Pasternak, Marchand, Stamkos, Oshie, Nylander, Malkin, Pietrangelo, and your goalie is Holtby. What are we thinking?
Well, my first two picks are Boston players, and those guys torched it up this year in our season pool. They actually won Boss the pool, got him the W on that. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to me when I win this year with those guys.
Nice.
And I feel like all my guys down the line were kind of, I don't know, overlooked by everyone. They're pretty good picks, and I'm pretty satisfied with my team.
Oh, nice. All
A
right.
very hockey.
Can I just-
like he just sounds
Can I
like-
just say that, Steve? Like you were thinking what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Covered all his bases.
Yeah, exactly. Covered his bases. It was like an after period report right there by Christo.
Gotta get pucks deep here, pucks in that.
Like a
You know
little,
what I mean?
like a little, like a scrum lurkers.
Yeah.
Jay
yeah.
and Dan.
Yeah,
Well,
I
see-
was watching him like that.
Yeah, you were the creep
like-
in the corner watching them. I seen the eyes, man. I like
I can
it.
feel the microphones. I can feel the pressure. That's
Yeah, I like it though.
I-
I honestly like it.
We'll
Yeah.
have to get Crystal back on.
No,
for
we're gonna
more
do.
hockey.
We're doing something later. Don't
let's
you
go,
worry.
let's
Sorry,
go.
bud. Yeah, you
no,
continue.
it's all good.
Yeah.
So myself, just to close, my theme really wasn't theme. I just wanted to cover as many teams as possible, so I didn't double up anybody. I went with Kucherov, Draisaitl, McKinnon, Bergeron, Laine, Giroux, Gensold, and Binnington. And just like I said, I tried to go pretty well 4 from each side, 4 east, 4 west, without double of anybody.
So you went 4 east, 4 west. You didn't double up on any teams or anything like that. No. What was your strategy for that?
I think just that is like we were talking about with everybody kind of as we were going through the pod, everyone is basing points here and there off every team. So you want to, if you take 2 guys in the same team, you might get double the points. But like Ian said, if his 2 teams are done early, he's got most of his
That's
players
double
already
points
gone.
yeah.
Already. So at least if I got more bases covered, I figure I got a better chance of getting a few points from everybody.
Decent.
And last, Corey, you're our leader. Let's hear what we got here. So you picked first overall, Connor McDavid.
Mr. No Picks himself. Corey Dawes.
Yeah, I tried to go with the.
Wait, let him name it off. The viewers don't even.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
No problem.
He's
Yeah,
My
dick.
apologies. I am a little too excited.
McDavid, Tavares, Tarasenko. Your goalie is Vasilevsky.
Oh,
Barkov, Carlson, Barzell, and Ryan O'Reilly to close it out.
jeez, come on. Like that's a good, solid fucking team right there.
I wish that we had the list of the guys that he picked for our actual like season pool. Remember that when he was just like, I'm
Producer
picking all
Hoppy, is
these.
there a way we can get that pulled up? At some
Yeah,
point?
he's like, I'm picking all these rookies. Hey, do you have this guy? We're all like, I've never
is
heard
that
of him.
guy?
No, he's all yours, Dawsy. Like,
Yeah.
Dawsy goes, hey, did you guys notice that I picked a lot of rookies? And
Yeah,
But
I made
no,
sure
it-
everyone knew that I picked a lot of
he was
rookies in our
excited about
season
it.
pool,
He thought he was going to burn it up.
and I did not. So for everyone listening right now, the 2 rookies that I picked in the actual season pool, Jack Hughes of the New Jersey Devils and Capo Caco of the New York Rangers. I picked them both as maybe you can say like 2 sleeper picks, but I actually thought they were going to do more damage than what they actually fucking did in the season. They did nothing for me whatsoever.
I hope you thought they were going to do more.
Oh, man. But tonight, my strategy going into it was
Yes.
to pick the best fucking players available.
Oh,
now,
man,
I know what you're
picked a
thinking.
lineup. You picked a lineup.
I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you do that in the season pool? Well, the season is a lot longer, and I thought those 2 rookies would have actually did me good. So for tonight, I just wanted to go with best players available. Connor McDavid, I think Edmonton's going to fucking sweep.
Yeah, you
So-
check that.
Let's go.
Somebody-
Learning from your list.
somebody
Learning from your
should-
mistakes, ladies and
somebody-
gentlemen.
Exactly. I'm
Somebody
learning
should-
from my
He's
mistakes.
growing as a human.
He's not insane.
I'm going into
bring-
adult mode.
Somebody bring it up though. I'm pretty sure Dawsy was dead last with all your rookie picks.
Yeah, he was like even my.
I wasn't the last pick. I wasn't the last pick in the season though. I wasn't.
Sure
No, I
Christo
wasn't.
was number 2.
No, I was number 3.
No.
With Nugent.
Yep.
Hopkins.
No.
I was
Nugent
number
Hopkins.
3.
No.
I was number 3.
I don't think so.
But in the season pool, we picked more players though. We picked more players in the season pool. So then when you're getting deep into those rounds.
I was 3.
Maybe I was 2.
No, you were like, how many people were in the pool? There was 6 or something, right?
Yeah, I was 2.
were
Then
like
I had to be 2.
What, do you want to do another round? I'll take another player. I'll take another player.
I don't want to see Nugent Hopkins go first overall in the pool. That's embarrassing.
He's already picked, bud.
That's fucking embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Wow, you're satisfied with everyone's answers?
I'm going to say, yeah, congrats, everybody. Best of luck. It looks like we got a good thing. Everybody but Nugent Hopkins should have a great playoffs.
I enjoy it. Okay, so you know what?
Fuck out of here, producer. This guy.
To kind of finish up the cast right now, what we're gonna do is that everyone kind of sitting in this room right now, we are all diehard Maple Leaf fans. We all cheer for the Leafs.
Always, yeah.
So we're gonna do a little bit of Leaf talk right now, okay? And then at the end, we might get everyone's pick for the who do you actually think is going to win the Stanley Cup. But from right now, we kind of been all listening to different podcasts, kind of getting ideas of where the Leafs are going. We all watched the exhibition game against Montreal. So we'll start. Producer Hop's it sounds like he's taking a piss right now. So we won't start with Producer Hop. We'll start with Ian. You watched the Montreal Canadiens game, correct?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of stood out the most to you about that game? Yeah, speed, determination by certain players. What was it?
Well,
all of the above.
Well, I was going to say pretty much right off the hop, yeah, speed. And right away, like, you could tell that they were all fired up to go. Everybody on the bench, you could see they were all like, let's fucking go here.
Right.
And then they had... I don't know, one of the players that I'm the most excited to see on the bench here for this is Clifford, because he's one of the most recent additions.
Solid fucking pick.
One of the most recent additions yet, and he does go out there and he has the presence that the Leafs need, because like we got all these like super fast superstars and they need somebody to back them up. Even though it's not like the olden days or whatever where Ty Domi can go out there or whatever, and just fill somebody.
Totally.
It's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
But it is nice to have a guy out there that just fully has your back.
Right.
Like a Dawsey.
Someone stand up for Cap.
If shit happens, Dawsey will come flying up, just cross-check to the back of the neck, like cripple the guy for life. And I'm just kidding. He never did that. I'm just kidding.
I did cross-check the guy, just never put him out for life.
No, it wasn't in the back of the neck either.
No.
You actually were respectful.
I think it was to the throat.
You were respectful enough to face the guy.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, cross-check to the throat, actually.
Yeah.
He was actually skating to the bench and he was chirping me, so I just kind of cross-checked him at the throat, and then he fucking dropped like a ton of bricks, and then I skated back to the bench. Referee pulled me off, kicked me out of the game.
I was so surprised nobody did anything about that hit in the exhibition game that he did, though. Like, would you guys, Montreal, nobody just let that guy get hit his very first game? Did you guys see that hit?
Was it the Muzzin one?
Yeah, the Muzzin hit, though. Like
to the corner.
You're talking Clifford.
Oh yeah, it got folded into the boards.
But that's what I'm saying. You guys think having somebody like that, Montreal doesn't have somebody like that, and they literally just let it happen. So it proves right there.
No. So Steve, we watched the exhibition game together.
Yeah.
Kind of same question that I did with Ian there, like, or even like expectations, like moving forward for the Leafs. Like what are you thinking here? Like, what's gonna happen, man?
So obviously, I'm hoping that they go to the finals,
of course,
or win it all in all. But if I had to say something from watching that one exhibition game, I'm going to have to say that we lack a little bit of discipline. And on the other hand, though, our PK was not too bad.
PK was actually pretty solid that night.
So, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, well, we put ourselves in that position, but we bailed ourselves out. So I'll take that as a win-loss right there.
Right. So you obviously you want to see the Leafs move forward.
I want to see them move forward, and like I said,
lack a disher print, and there was a, you know what I mean? Yeah, we lack a disher print, and
It's like Biz Nasty on the cast. They can't pronounce anything.
Lacquer disher in?
Like it's kind of fucking pathetic when you think about it. Like, yeah.
We're gonna have a feature.
So Steve, we're gonna call him Biz Nasty from now on, and that's a huge compliment.
Thank you.
But actually pronouncing stuff, it's a downgrade.
Yeah. Anyways, no, it's good. We like the discipline, but we're able to be able to hold it together, and we were able to PK very well. So, you know what? As long as we don't get ourselves in that position,
let's do that hockey.
Yeah, no, I know. But like, as long as we don't get ourselves in that position, I think we'll do just fine. Just don't stay in the box. Don't stay in the box.
Yeah, we have to against Columbus. We gotta stay out of the box. We have to go full tilt against them because they have some big forwards on their end that can actually, Columbus, what they can do really well, and John Tortorella is actually a really good coach for this.
We got to get under his skin.
Exactly. We have to get under them. We have to get under their skin, but we can't cause turnovers because Columbus will make us pay for it right away. So, Hop, you were taking a piss, but we're going to go to you. So, for the Leafs, you watched the exhibition game against Montreal?
Absolutely.
So, what I was kind of asking Steve and Ian was like, some takeaways from the game. What are your expectations moving forward, and going into Game 1 against Columbus? Like, what are you thinking here? What do we have to do for the Maple Leafs to move on against Columbus?
I'm one who believes that you guys just went over it. It's going to go 4 or 5 games. There isn't going to be no quick series. As somebody who works or has worked with and watched the Petes quite often, I don't believe we're going to see Robertson in the first game.
Wow.
Okay.
He will be in. He'll make his shot, but you're going to have that. It's typical Leafs starting slow, just like the Raptors. They lose Game 1 every year.
Thank you.
So they're going to lose the first game. They're going to give the older guys a shot. They're going to let them kind of get in the swing. Robertson is that guy who's going to be there always in the back of their mind for Game 2. Oh, if I don't play good, this guy's taking my spot. So even if he doesn't get in, he's going to be that guy for that purpose. And because of that, I think that's where you're going to have the extra drive that the Leafs have never had. They've always had that spot where, I'm secure, I'm good, I'm set up. Where because this playoffs is so different and you can carry so many people, besides goalies, you're always going to have literally that one person in the back like, man, if I make one bad play, if I end up in the box on a bad call, I might not be playing this game because there's this 18-year-old who is going 110% every shift all the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I agree with you that, but I actually want to get our other guest opinion here with which is Chris.
Very outspoken lad here.
Chris, out of all of us here, actually, you know what? Even with Hop, attends pretty much all the Pete's games. Has seen Nick Robertson at his best.
Love Robertson.
I'm kind of going with I hope you disagree, Chris, with Hop on what he said about Nick Robertson. I think he is in Game 1. What do you think?
Nick Robertson in Game 1. Well, I believe that his performance wouldn't exactly permit him being put into Game 1, if you ask me. He did get the assist, but at the same time, he did have that time in the box, and he didn't exactly look like he was comfortable at the NHL level.
No?
At the beginning of the game. He kind of still looked like he was playing for the Petes, in my opinion, when I was watching him for the first few shifts. Took him a bit to acclimate to the NHL level, that's for sure.
So can we talk about the assist right now? Because what I'm thinking is at an NHL level, at that particular time, you have, I believe it was on the...
Secondary assist.
Yeah, secondary assist. It was on the left-hand side, so you have Brendan Gallagher beaming down on you to steal the puck. Nick Robertson gets it, and then quick,
smart play
to Riley.
Yeah.
Like that's to me that's NHL
And that
look.
that was later.
That's an
on in the
NHL
game,
look.
right? And that was exactly. That was when he was starting to feel more comfortable in his skates there.
At that particular moment.
Yeah, nearing the end of the game, right?
So Robertson makes
I-
a lineup the first night. Yes or no?
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna agree with Hoppy.
Wow.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes. The
I'm
kid
gonna
is
say yes.
the kid is in the.
I'm saying yes.
Who are we going up against here for Nick Robertson? Like, who is Nick Robertson going up against right now to go on that third spot on that? Correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm gonna go left wing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Kerfoot and then Kapanen. Correct.
Yep. So you're the two guys.
Like, who's he going up against?
You're looking right now at
Engvall.
the GOAT
And
himself
Volk.
and GOAT.
Well, goat centerman. Like, you're not putting him as a fucking forward.
The center is forward, big guy, but you put him left wing.
No. You're not you're putting goat out there to make fucking draws. You're going out. You're putting him out there to get draws. That's it, right? To put goat on the wing.
Robertson's a centerman in the OHL.
Personally,
So if you're already worrying about
personally, I
draws,
think the key for the Leafs to actually make it past Columbus is their top lines need to actually be firing on all cylinders. Because as of the regular season and what we've seen recently, they haven't been exactly producing at the level that they should be with the amount of money that they, the contracts that they earned and the skill that they have. They should be putting the puck in the net quite a bit. That's their job, right? That's what they get paid for.
They should be outscoring Columbus.
Exactly. It's not up to the third and fourth line to put the puck in the net all the time, right? It's up to the first and second line to carry the team.
It's not. But I mean, you know what? Again, this whole play-in bracket completely different. We're going best of the 5, right?
Yep.
So you gotta win 3. So it doesn't give you that much time to actually acclimate to
Or
the
know the
actual
other
team
team, yeah.
to know what they're about to do.
And that's what I mean. Those big boys got to go, man.
and Chris
Right.
and I aren't
I
saying that
agree.
you're not going to see Robertson.
I agree.
We're both saying you will see him. We're just not going to see him. We don't think in game 1.
Right.
If they kill it in game 1, why would they dress him? Because they already
Call me
did well.
old-fashioned, but
If
I feel like size in game 1 is important.
I
And
just
Pete-
think that's so overplayed right now. Like,
we could be eating our words in two days. Or
no, like, honestly, like, I love Nick. And Chris, like, I love Nick. Hop, I love Nick. Personally, I want to see him in because, even during the season, like, you gotta, like, what has Engvall done? Like, what has he done that's fucking good? It's game on, and then it's game off. It's game on, and then it's game off for, like, 10 games, and then it's game on for, like, 1, and then he's off. There's no consistency with him. I think what Nick's going to bring, even with the exhibition game, he's going to bring consistency to that third line. And the third line, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the best fucking lines of that night.
Now, who was all on the third line there, Dawes? Because what I'm going to say right now...
Yeah, but...
And, I don't have the hockey IQ that the rest of the lads here have right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But star power, they're not going to watch for him.
No.
They're not.
No.
So he's going to be able to make those sneaky passes and be able to...
I love it.
You're
reading my mind. You're reading my mind. I like it. I love it. Like, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, this Columbus team, like, even Torts and whatever scouts that are watching the fucking Leafs game, they have no idea what Nick is about right now.
Exactly.
And if they're studying tape from the actual season, guess who they're probably looking at? They're probably looking at Pierre Engvall.
Yeah.
Which he's on the fucking 4th line right now. So if you put a sleeper in just like Nick, you have no idea
On
what
the
is
third
going to happen.
line, yeah.
Exactly. Tenacious. He is determined. Man, if he does not make this opening roster...
And like I said, he made that nice pass. Allow him.
Yeah.
If he makes more plays
I know
like that.
a lot of people, Steve, say, you know what, that was an easy pass over to Riley. No, you have an all-star forward, Brendan Gallagher, coming towards you. It's all about vision at that point.
It's vision.
The vision, the quick pass, boom. Done.
Well, the skill to make the pass, everything, but
Exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not going to watch him.
Right.
They're going to be watching people like Matthews, Marner's, Marner on like the first lines and stuff like that. When we get down into the later lines, they're not going to be watching for guys like him who just got it, the OHL.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got this guy.
Yeah.
If he plays, I think he'll make a differse.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm glad you're with me.
Point there because third line really can eat up another team if they're mismatched.
Oh yeah, when you start line jumbling.
Sure, and you know what? Yeah. And Torts is very good at that. But here's the other thing. This is going to be Sheldon Keefe's first playoff experience in the N. Right? We all know what he can do in the A. Won a Calder Cup with the Marlies. But when it comes down to the N, line jumbling against Torts, completely different story. And side note, Keefe actually used to play for Torts way back in the day.
Oh. Might have an insight.
Bit of a mentor, actually.
A little bit. That was fucking years ago. But you never, again, Keefe has to come up with the matches right now, man.
Yeah.
Like Chris said earlier, the 1-2 punch has to produce at almost every time they are on the fucking ice. Mm-hmm. They have to produce. I was impressed with the fucking first line. Tavares and Mikheyev.
Yeah.
Come on!
Mikheyev was one of the guys that I was most excited about, and he performed when he came out there. He looked one of the fastest guys out there, and one of the reasons for that is he was able to keep training due to rehabbing his injured wrist. He was able to keep training and power skating the entire time while everyone else was off on COVID. So he's looking fast out there.
He's looking real good. And the other person, and I think producer Hopkins corrects me, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, is that Morgan Riley, picked by Ian.
Yep.
Has looked really, really good.
It's good to have him back.
And we're not talking about like a 90% Morgan Riley. We're talking like 100% Morgan Riley. He's had time off. He's been fucking Tessa Virtue for a bit over in Vancouver, North Vancouver. Man, that guy should be on one right now. And a couple of goals in the exhibition game, I think. He's at his best when he is carrying the puck up the ice, making a play, or trying to get a shot on net for a rebound, and somebody coming up and getting a secondary chance. Right?
Yeah.
Anderson, okay? Freddie has to be number one. He has to be the fucking best player on the Leafs for this Columbus team. Correct?
Oh,
everyone can agree with me on that?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So if Freddie is not at his best, we are pretty much fucked.
If you look back, in the past, any Stanley Cup winning goalies, all of their records are, .9 something, 9
save percentage. It's all about the save percentage.
It's insane. It's super high.
Yep. Totally. I agree with you.
You can tell that by our hockey, our picks, if you're listening to the fantasy draft. I picked Tuukka Rask. Probably has a good save percentage.
Yeah.
We're all picking for shutouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We're literally all picking for shutouts.
Exactly.
You don't get points for wins.
I picked a team that could hold it in front of him. Christo, you picked Holtby.
I picked Holtby because
that guy's good.
Washington's going to get some shutouts.
Exactly. We picked goalies for the right reasons, I believe. So.
Right. So the one thing, again, we're all diehard Leafs fans. We're all kind of wondering of what's going to happen after this play-in round. After the Stanley Cup final. Where the Leafs going to go. Tyson Barrie. He's the one name on the team that I kind of think, not necessarily he's going to stay, but maybe if Dubas offer him the right price, he might stay or he might go. Chris, what do you think here?
It's definitely going to depend on how he performs in the playoffs this year. If he turns it on like he did after he got that monkey off his back during the season, then he's definitely going to command a huge contract, and I don't think the Leafs are going to be able to afford that with the contracts they have now.
What do you think he's going to ask for?
What's his contract now?
You know what? I have no idea. Can we
Producer Hop?
we can get producer Hop on that.
Yeah. What's a scoring defenseman going for these days?
Yeah. Like you know what?
See, but I don't see us holding Marner and Matthews this year. Coming up after this.
What do you mean?
I don't see us holding. Look at how Mitch Marner did that whole. Oh, I'm gonna wait for this amount of money. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but
wait.
like Matthews and Marner, they're done. They're good for years, right?
I know,
like we're not fucking worrying about them,
okay,
right?
So
like
if you want to talk about Barry, then
like guys that are coming up in their last years.
I'm saying gone.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
Producer
Hop?
You're looking 5.5 per year right now, so I'd be guessing he's going to ask for probably 8 boys a year is what he'd be.
So like now, are we into Drew Doughty money? Like,
when your third line center is making almost $5 million now, you gotta look at where other money's going. It's crazy to think, but Chris is right. The salary cap is locked for the next couple of years with this COVID deal now. So being that's the case, I don't think you're going to be able to. Our biggest thing is having those 4 guys locked up like we do, and we have to work around that.
One luxury the Leafs have had the last few years is they've drafted extremely well and developed extremely well and had players come up through their system that have been able to step into roles in cheap contracts.
Yes. And sorry to step in here, Chris, but the last thing I kind of want to say is for the Leafs and the drafting and salary cap is that we actually had the injury reserved to look at for the salary cap. And guess what? Nathan Horton and Clarkson, I believe they are up this year. Mm-hmm. So there goes money that we cannot spend with them. So
it pretty well means, we're even a little close. Right now, when you're able to, like you're saying, push money aside, it makes us even tighter than we already are. It is kind of a weird rule with the CBA being signed, how it was just signed. Rightfully, they were doing the right thing so teams can't do this like Toronto does, but we weren't going against the rules. But yeah, you're going to have money that was easily off our books due to injury now already locked up on top of still trying to sign.
That's easy money.
I just have one quick point. I just wish that Toronto would kind of adopt the point of view that the Pittsburgh Penguins have, and everybody take a little bit less, and we'll make a cup run. You know, I wish that a lot more people would step up and just want to get the cup for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, and you know what, buddy, I'm actually glad that you brought that up because I was scrolling through Twitter on my lunch either yesterday or today, and I saw a tweet saying, if Kerfoot goes and Barry goes, that is some salary cap money that we have in the Leafs organization. So why not go out and sign a guy? And these 2 players that I'm about to say right now have to agree to the contract. But why not treat it like an NBA thing where you can go and sign a guy like Alex Pietrangelo for 1 year, 1.5.
Sorry, say that again.
Pietrangelo?
Pietrangelo.
Right. I think I said it the first time. You're just being a fucking dick. And then the second guy, I was thinking, like, why not sign a guy like Taylor Hall for like a 1.5 or something like that, and then come to Toronto and win a Stanley Cup. Like why not make NHL like the NBA? Like, I just don't understand.
I've often wondered that myself. Why players don't just get together and decide we're going to take a haircut and we're going to just win Stanley Cups for the next decade.
Let's just be legends.
But at the same time, you notice a lot of NHL players, they actually have like integrity and pride and all those things, and they believe in the crest that they're on their jersey. That's what they're playing for, and they play for the fans in the stadium. And
so you're thinking those 2 guys don't want to play for the Leafs?
I'm thinking that they fall in love with the fans the teams that they go to, and the
best fans in the world in Toronto, bud.
For players to turn down those kinds of things for a pursuit like that, I know it sounds like that's stupid, but technically, in a hockey sense, that's the honorable thing to do.
Right.
Plus, it's a pressure, boy, so you got to look at it that way.
You can't abandon your teammates either. Right?
You play. I walk downtown Toronto, and if you're Matthews, you can't go anywhere. There's listen to lots of. We're all sports fans. You listen to lots of athletes who were traded to Arizona on that $10 million contract. On top of, they can walk to the mall with their wife and not be attacked. And then the biggest reason is straight up taxes, Corey. Taylor Hall
Would
signs for
fucking lose it
1.2
right
million.
now.
Taylor Hall signs for $1.2 million. But people don't realize how quick this is. PK Subban.
Advantage of
I'm
Florida.
about to fucking lose it, bud.
Well, here's one for you, Corey. This
I'm
might
about to fucking lose it, bud.
blow your mind real quick. PK Subban signed his $8 million deal in Montreal before he got traded. He brought home a year just under $2 million.
Right.
He loses automatically 45% living in Quebec right off the hop. So he actually has $8 million contract.
Quebec are different taxes.
So here's the cool thing, though. Here's the cool thing,
They're a lot
though.
less in tax.
So here's the cool thing. That same contract, when he got traded to Nashville, he brought home just over $6 million. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
He's still the same contract, same piece of paper. He got traded from Montreal to Nashville, but now he's got $4 extra million.
In Florida,
So you tell me as a Toronto Maple Leaf,
Florida players don't even pay tax on their contracts. They get
or
the
Dallas,
entire contract.
Dallas, exactly. So you tell me
Dallas,
right
yeah,
now,
exactly.
if you are Taylor Hall and you go, okay, I'll sign you for $10 million in Arizona at 7% tax, or we'll sign you to take a $8 million cut.
These
come to
guys got a
Toronto.
bunch of fucking money, man.
They
I don't buy it,
They
though.
don't.
I don't buy it.
They don't. More hockey, but it is more common for professional athletes to be 100% broke and in debt 3 years after retirement than
No,
any
these
other
guys want to
profession on
win
the planet.
fucking cups. These guys want to have their
That's why a lot of
fucking
retired
name.
players are
Make a
getting into the
dynasty.
broadcasting business.
You've had everything handed to you. When you're 18 years old and when you finish school, you get off. You literally go, oh, you're drafted. You get out of a hotel. Someone hands you a piece of paper. You get on a plane. You get off a thing. Someone tells you go to this hotel. Meals here. You do that until
Sounds
you're
awful.
38. After 20 years of that, and then you come out at 38 and go, how do I make a sandwich?
My life was
How do I
awesome.
do this? And you wonder why you spend $20 million on this and have no money within 5
Oh,
or 6 years.
that's thinking too much into it. That's thinking too much into it.
But that's
I'll
what
give you
people
that,
do now.
Hoppy. I'll give you that.
No, fuck. Oh, I
wouldn't talk
hate
about
it.
this one 'cause
I
I love
hate
it.
it so
I love
much.
I wouldn't care.
No, exactly, man.
That's why you see nowadays a lot of retired NHLers getting into the broadcasting business and into media. Because that's a way for them to stay in the game, stay connected with it, and they can keep earning a good living while they're doing it.
Yeah, like, you know what? Like, okay, what you said there, Chris, like, I do agree with you, but then I look back, I look right now on who I look at, whether it's a podcast, whether it's, you know, in-game person doing play-by-play or a little bit. I'm, like, on the top of my head right now, like, I'm thinking, like, Sean Avery, like, podcast, like, that, who gives a fuck? You know, unfortunately, I'm going to say this guy's name, Paul Biznasty. Like, he's doing Yote stuff right now on Spittin' Chicklets. We all love his podcast here. Like, I love it. But, again, like, it's those guys. Like, you can't say the same thing about fucking Taylor Hall, Alex Pietrangelo. It's fucking 1 year out of their fucking contract. That's it. It's 1 year. If they don't win the cup and they go to free agency, they can go somewhere else. It's not going to fucking kill them. It's not. It's not going to hurt their bank account. It's not going to hurt their family. They can do whatever they want. They can sign somewhere for an Erik Karlsson deal. They can sign somewhere for a Drew Doughty deal. It's now going to who... If you want to win the Stanley Cup and you think you're going to a stacked team, then sign for this much money. You can't say to me right now that they have, fuck man, like if Taylor Hall signs here, like the guy's only going to have like $2 million in his bank account. Fuck that.
Okay, hold on.
Fuck that.
Hold on, Dawes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not like too big on the hockey IQ. Plekanec, a couple years ago, small deal. Just get on our team for, I think it was just the playoffs? It was literally...
Yeah, like he got traded to go to Vegas.
No, Plekanec.
Plekanec, yeah, he played like, 5 games with Toronto?
Yeah, like
Just
he played the
for
Stanley
the
Cup.
playoffs.
Yeah, he played
Just
the playoffs,
for
sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why not that?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just buy them for the cup.
Sure.
Trade deadline's passed, but
I'm just sorry. Like I'm just thinking like
You got ready to lose it.
yeah, like I'm gonna
No.
flip this fucking
I
table.
was say that I wasn't arguing against that per se. I was just maybe giving my take on why I think that is the case. I would love to see these players take a haircut, come to Canada and win a Stanley Cup for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right.
Just think about the glory that you would achieve by doing that. They would name streets, statues, buildings, like everything, bridges. Like you would be a hero for your entire life. You'd never have to pay for a meal ever again. Why wouldn't you want that, right? That's worth taking a haircut on a one year contract.
Totally, man. And if you know what, if you're a fucking NHL player and you haven't had your name on the Stanley Cup and you're like, oh fuck, like I'm gonna go to the Leafs right now, like I'm gonna get a chance to play with Tavares, I'm gonna get to play with fucking Marner,
That's what Marlowe
like
did.
Matthews, like holy fuck, man, like that's huge, like that's big time.
So Spezza did. That's what Marlowe
Right?
did.
Exactly.
This is the man.
I love Spezza.
But for those two players, like, you know, the old guys and stuff at the end of their career trying to win a cup, now I want to take a vision further and go with young guys.
Yeah, the guys that want a cup now that are young and hungry.
Exactly. So why not sign a guy like Pietrangelo and Taylor Hall?
Well, the culture's changing.
Exactly. You have no idea what this whole, you know what, I'm going to say it, like this whole COVID salary cap of what it's going to bring to the NHL. We have no idea what's going to happen.
We don't even know if next year's season's going to happen yet.
Right.
It'd be hard to have Hub City with 32 teams.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we all want to do this next year with the bubbles and everyone away from their families and you can't go back to them. I can deal with it now.
Personally, I hope they do. Because
Yeah.
I love watching the NHL.
Of course, man, bro, brother, I totally get that, but
But I definitely wouldn't see their sacrifice, right?
exactly, it's a huge sacrifice.
We already had a fight, Florida versus Calgary there in the exhibition.
If you can't name those two players, everyone in this room has to say a nice thing about me.
It was Bobrovsky versus...
That's you're wrong. So you can start with saying a nice thing about me. Anything. It could be anything.
No,
We're gonna go down. No, you were wrong. You said the first name. You were wrong. So
You
just
said,
say
you
something.
said a goalie first.
Yeah.
So
So
the goalie
say,
didn't fight.
so say something nice about me, the host of Dawes Tales.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
Yeah.
wrong. You're right.
Yeah.
You are always really nice to talk to.
Maybe it's a compliment.
Chris, can you go next, please?
I like his beard.
Yeah.
Steve,
Do I have to?
please, just something
God.
nice.
Really cool manager.
Oh,
guy to work for.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool
yeah.
guy to work
yeah.
for.
Charming manager.
Nice.
There
Good
it
name
is.
drop. Good name drop. And then producer Hop will end with you.
Oh, okay.
You didn't do anything wrong. You don't have to say anything.
But you fucked up for everyone else.
Oh.
We're going to beat you with a bar of soap and a sock later on. It's okay.
You can see producer
Shit.
Rob still thinking about something nice to
Pull out the
say.
sock mace.
We'll just go with you've got nice style, Corey.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
That's
you.
definitely true.
Thank
yeah.
you. And you know what? I actually can't thank everyone enough for being on this episode. I thought it was a smooth sailing. I thought everyone picked the really good players other than Nugent Hopkins, but we might save that for another round, like for after this whole play-in. We'll talk about it.
I was gonna say, Corey, maybe we should have everyone get together mid playoffs again and see how everyone's teams are looking halfway through the playoffs. Have everyone come in, see who's left, who's got 2 players, who's got no players.
Yeah, we could
That
totally
sounds
do
great.
that. Yeah, we can totally do that. And you know what? All of us here pretty much get together for every single Leaf game, right?
That's
Keep the
gonna be
viewers
the
up to
thing.
date.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been a blast. I can already tell right now that it's one of my favorite podcasts that we've done so far. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. And until next time, everyone stay safe and we'll catch you later.